Welcome back, mages of all ages, to another episode of Stoneshard, where today we will be upgrading some of our equipment, identifying some items here as well, and talking a little bit about a fun idea that I had, which I'm sure many have formulated and probably done already, so it's not going to be super special, but that dungeon that we were just in is the best type of dungeon in the game by far. Of course, you find this kind of loot. So how about if you could keep doing that dungeon over and over again? Surely you would. And you can do that. You could just go there, don't kill the boss, come back to the town, reset the dungeon, and go there again, and then keep doing that until you're satisfied. I think there's probably a lot of people who do this already, and I'm not opposed to doing it at some point, but I didn't even think of that in the previous episode. So now here we are. It's fine. Did we have identification scrolls here? We did. All right. So let's start by identifying our ring, I think. The Fearless Exquisite Gold Ring. Fearless seems to have to do with fortitude. So now we have even more fortitude than we already have with our boots here. And this one gives us +1 energy restoration as well. It also comes with magic power and extra energy. So lovely ring. Let's put in Varen's ring real quick while I remember it. Then the other thing I want to identify right off the bat is the boots. They are cursed boots. Cursed anti-magic high boots. Curse of Everfear. Increases your unholy damage, which I'm pretty sure doesn't work. But there might have been a change in the patch, because I seem to recall, like in the stream, we had a ring that gave me energy steal on a ring, which I'm pretty sure before the update that didn't work with rings or anything other than weapons themselves. So it might have changed, and for that reason we probably need to try to put them on. But it requires me to have a disenchantment scroll at the ready, which means that we now need a disenchantment scroll, which is lovely. And anything else here we need to do? Yeah, I'm going to store the Surgeon's Toolkit. I'm going to store the potion of it. And we're going to try to store this Elven Citrus. It's at 8 days of spoilage right now. Let's see if it goes down, or I can store stuff like this in chests. I don't know. Anything else that we need to store for later? No. So let's go and do some selling. Oh. Jonah grows weaker from dehydration, right? We have deadly dehydration after I've slept for like a long time. I know that feeling. So sometimes I sleep for very long. And there you go. Goat cheese. Yeah. Let's go and buy some more identification scrolls. And also some disenchantment scrolls. Let's start with that. So we get that out of the way. That's always the interesting part. Enchantment scroll. Alright, I also do think that scrolls in general are cheaper by the herbalist. So let's go and talk to him. It looks dark, but it should be early morning. I think I slept until 9 here. So a disenchantment scroll is at the ready, and an identification scroll as well. Perfect. Just as many as we needed. So one identification scroll for the sword here. It is a balanced watchman sword. Alright, nothing special about it. Well, it's a good one. It's got accuracy +2, which is nice, and fire damage +1. So this is not going to be superior to the cursed slaying crude longsword unless we find a perfect shield or something later down the line. So I'm going to store this one just in case, because this is the best one-handed weapon we've come across. Let's try. Alright, so before we do anything here, first of all, I'm going to equip my sword. And then my damage went down. This one lowers my maximum energy over time. That's fine. Then we will equip this one here and see if my damage goes up. It did not. Look at that. So I don't think, and I think this is proof enough, that the boots cannot have a damage buff on them, as expected. Let's use the disenchantment scroll, get rid of them, and get our other boots back. That would have been nice if it worked, and I did it for the sake of curiosity. So in we go here and we're selling those. Good. I don't think we are buying anything right now. This exquisite mantle is looking, well, exquisite, but we don't want to buy it right now. I think, we could. I suppose we could just not deliver the quest item and then go to that dungeon again. You know what? For all of my conservative plays and conservative thoughts, every time I have a conservative thought like, I don't want to abuse the game, people tell me, no, go ahead and do it. And not only that, people often suggest to me, Keejchen, you can abuse the game engine like this, and you can do this. When I force the AI into 1v1s, I sometimes feel bad, and people tell me, no, just go ahead and do it. So, this time, I'm gonna just do it. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go to the same dungeon again. I don't know if it works when I have killed the boss, but I haven't turned in the quest item. So we're gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Do we have anything in the offhand? I don't know, because we can't switch our weapon gear anymore, our weapon set. So if you had anything in the other weapon set, well, we can't check it anymore, and it won't matter until I'm done with this sword. Put in this sword, and I think there's no point in... Oh, no, I might as well set it. If I wanted to use these two items in combination, surely I would do it right now. So I don't, and therefore there's no reason to keep the crude falcon. We are hungry again. Eat. So yeah, we are going to the same dungeon again. Is my point here. Alright. I have made up my mind. We need to be able to repair this sword, which might be expensive. It was, but it should be worth it. We also gotta go and repair our cloth items, which I forgot when we were there. So as always, it's back and forth when we're in town. Because I wish I could remember to do all the things when I was at a particular merchant, but apparently my memory does not allow for that kind of flexibility. Good. So we got pretty poor, but we got the new ring, we got the new sword, we got the new belt, and we do have the pagan amulet right now, which is actually a really good item. I would prefer not having to turn that in. So with that in mind, and that's actually, I think, was probably the tipping point for me, is that we are gonna keep that one for a while, and then go and see if we can do the same quest again. We need to buy a new map. Because if the door is closed to that dungeon, which it might be, then I will go immediately to the next dungeon in the line. Buy some food here. Plenty of it. I don't want to end up starving. And in fact, I'll just buy some more. Good. Let's go and buy a map. And not turn in the quest. So we're going up here again to the old abbey. We might even go to this point of interest first. Oh, I did promise that I would go and hunt for points of interest, but at this point we've found such good equipment that we don't really need the witch's staff, which is kind of interesting. And the witch's hat is probably not as good as the exquisite cowl. So yeah. This thought struck me right now. So if I had recalled that before buying this exquisite hat, we would probably not have bought it, because then I could have waited for the witch's hat. But let's go to this point of interest up here. It's kind of on the way. Let me stop and check. Did I do all the things that I need to do? I still haven't found my leaving town checklist. No, I have a jade figurine that has not been sold. Alright. Wow. Well done, Keejchen. Back and forth, back and forth. There you go, I can sip my coffee while Jonathan takes that little walk. Edmund says, I could go for a drink. Me too, Edmund. There. Is there anything else? Yes, medical supplies. I don't have any splints. Alright. I really do. Maybe I need to write a new one. I swear I looked for it in between this and the past episode. So, yeah. I might need to just write it up again. all the splints. We have plenty of healing salve. We don't need anything else. We have a vivifying essence. Oh, we don't have a bandage. You know what? It's so cheap, there's no reason to not get it. Click up here. Yeah. Off to another adventure. Today's a good day. And this sword is just amazing. 23% extra crit efficiency. Imagine that. And crit chance +1. Okay. Skill's energy cost is lowered, but we don't have a single skill. We have spells. Those are the same. Do we have enough food? I bought an extra piece here, so you would think yes. I'm gonna go with yes. It's fine. We're gonna pick up Pine Cap and Penny Bun on the way. Also Mind Ward. Pine Cap over here. Should be worth a small detour there. Pine Cap here. Not Fly Agaric. Well, I don't think I have anything else for pain at the moment. So yeah, Fly Agaric will work in a pinch. There's a bear trap, which ironically does nothing to bears, except, well, it does immobilize them for 3 turns. Which is not a lot. It doesn't help you catch a bear, that's for sure. Enemy, says Jonah. What? Forest Viper. Ah, where? Here. Burn it. Splat. This should be where there is a point of interest. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay. We went 2 directly north, so yes, it should be here. Just trying to skirt along the edges first, so we don't lose anything. And let's get rid of the fog of war in the middle. That should be where the thing is, if anything. Okay. Well, this is costing us food, effectively. Now here's something. Someone, I should say. Give us the gold. You come take it. Oh. Then the fire barrage. Alright, we do more damage with spells now. Well, these are low tier guys. Ah, forgot the fire barrage. Splat. Rest up. But that was not a part of the point of interest. Am I crazy? I could have sworn it was here. Okay, let me look around real quick. I don't know, it would be like here or something. Huh. Oh, it's 2 north of the mill, not the town. Well done, Keejchen. Well done. Imagine I hadn't brought the map. Drink and food. We have wolves. Okay, now we anchored multiple wolves. That was not intended. Well, I don't know why I expected, but it wasn't intended. This should be doable. Without having to do too much wiggling around. Oh, he did not get stunned. He's gonna dash to me. How are you doing? 33. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get him to walk in between where we want him. I think so. Oh, okay, never mind. Raw sinew meat. If we get a fire by like a bandit camp here, then we can cook some food, so that's perfect. Let's aggro with the boulders. Then run away. There he is. Oh, mistake. Oh, that's fine. Next. He didn't get stunned. Right, let him walk one space. There you go. Come at me. Dare ya. Next in line is an archer. Let's rush him. I will shoot at him though. Armor. Stuff. Cooking. Oh, they don't even have a chest here. Look at that. Isn't there always a chest at bandit camps? I thought so. That's a lot of cooking. Alright. Not even anything interesting in loot here. Let's sleep here for an hour. So I suppose it's saved. Don't know why that would matter. Alright. One bandit or camp or like a point of interest checked out. And we got some more food. Oh, that we had found on the way, so that's quite nice. Fire barrage. Why is there battle music? Is there multiple wolves here? I don't see the next one in line. Oh, there's a viper coming at us. Oh no. I think I'll go and cook that meat immediately. Oh, there's another wolf coming. Alright. Come with me, wolf. Come down to the fire. We'll cook your meat. Oh, and you get stunned. Oh. Let's just hit him. Predictable, says John. That's true. Alright, let's go and cook that wolf immediately, and then we have a lot of this raw sinewy meat now, which is... it's gonna take away a lot of morale, but we also have optimism going, which increases morale over time. But we have, it's just a fox. Okay. What does the fox say? Alright. Another wolf spotted. But I don't really want to fight wolves. I want to go through that dungeon. So now there should be one northwest. And I like going to the corners to make sure I don't confuse myself. But here's another wolf. Good stuff. One up. And then we are at the quest location again. Oh, we haven't been at one of these at night. I don't know if there's going to be ghouls here now. There might be. Doesn't look like it. Now we found a really cool sword here before in one of these corpses, so I should check them all out if I haven't. The corpses, okay. No, the dungeon is open. Oh, but it didn't respawn. Okay. I guess we can go and take some of the loot here that I left. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so we are gonna go to the other one. I don't know, because I've saved and I've closed the game since last time we played, so I don't know. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, we have so much stuff. But the Mage fortified is considered loot in my eyes, so let's eat some roasted pine cap. There's another Mage fortified. I don't know, man. Let's eat the raw sinewy meat. Mage fortified. All raw sinewy meat. Come on, I'm not allowed to click anything now. Oh, because I'm puking. Too much food. Okay. Herbal extract is kind of nice. We didn't have anything for pain, really. Here's a tomato, though. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the herbal extract instead of the tomato, then. Maybe a tomato instead of the raw sinewy meat. Olive oil. Let's just eat the mind ward. Take a bottle of oil. Bandage and a map. Nah. Alright. Too bad. I'm not sure. Maybe they've changed it so the dungeons don't reset anymore before. Then what? That would be okay, but didn't it do that with the first dungeon? I thought so. Anyway. Don't dwell on it. It's fine. Let's go direct east. And on to the next dungeon. And as I said, I do feel kind of exploity doing it, but I mean, once we're done with Manshire quests, we can come back here and do quests again. So, oh, there's a lot of traps right here, here and here. All right, don't step on the traps. If we find a bear at this point in the game, I will try to see if I could kill a bear with a level 4 Jonah. I don't think we will ever be in danger. The point is to make it so that the bear never touches us. I would never go into melee with the bear. That's not the point of my build. So it shouldn't happen unless I play poorly. Oh. Like, for example, when I try to... So, yeah, I found the enemies. John has stopped moving. Then I'm ready to press space in case I meet an enemy. So I press space and gave them a free turn. Whoops. Just so you guys are aware of what just happened. Oh, what do we hit? He should be dead. Yeah. Then we go and hide behind this tree. Come and get me. Look at that energy drain. Amazing. And now we do more damage with the sword than we do with... Oh, did you stop moving? Jesus. I was clicking, and she didn't want to stop. Alright, this is fine. I'm okay with this. We are gonna have to sit here and watch, like, what side is winning. Maybe we don't care. Maybe we just wait and battle the winners. Who's gonna win? Usually wolves win. But I felt like the brigands had a good start here. Yeah, okay. And then we clean it up. Oh, they already used their dashes, of course. Okay. The crude falcon is worth some money, so let's pick that one up. It's interesting, yeah, in fact the cursed item has lowered my carrying capacity because the other 2 hand slots are not usable anymore. I still think that's, I'm gonna say, a bad mechanic. It's okay, but I wish, it's kind of annoying that they don't let us use the other weapon set while we have a cursed equipment. And, for balance reasons, that it doesn't, I don't buy it. It's not necessary for balance reasons. The curse penalty should still work while it's not equipped in the main set, and you shouldn't get the benefit off of the curse item while you don't use it. So I think that would be fine. And I always feel like players should have the freedom, not be penalized for having good stuff. But it's fine. We I've had this debate already. I got the impression that most people agree with me on that. So I don't feel like I need to defend myself. There might be a reason why the developers have chosen to do what they've done. And either way, we can only play by the rules that they make. Now, here's the thing. Going directly east, that's an easy thing to say. But we do have to stop at some point and not bypass the quest site. And I haven't been counting the tiles that we've gone here. So it's entirely possible. You know, I should go a little bit south. Because then there should be a piece of road on the map where the deserted tomb is, where that leads north. So if I go at the bottom of the map-ish, then we should catch that at least. Even if I somehow end up cutting past the deserted tomb. Still not at the bottom of the map. That's the thing, if I go too far north, we might completely bypass it. But here we are. Oh, and it is here, so it was good timing on doing that. Oh, we have ghouls, okay. And they do look cooler now than they did before, which is nice to see. I think we want to aggro you. And if we can make him die a little bit away from the other guys, that would be ideal, so that they don't have easy access to the corpses. I felt confident going into melee with him there, but again, it wasn't really necessary. It also takes durability off of my sword, so in fact I am penalizing myself by my impatience. He will come. And there. And fire barrage. Okay. Oh, no, he's coming. Okay. I thought we had some time. Fire barrage. There we go. Casing him in a stone prison. He's trying to get up to the corpse at this point, because that would heal him to full. Got another one coming in, so I am gonna go up here and make sure he can't just get to the corpses here. Oh, he did not get stunned. Whoopsie daisy. That's kind of bad. Armor. That was good damage though, and there we go. Now I do need to go a little bit away and make sure we have energy. Even if someone goes up and eats all the corpses, we will deal with that after then. They don't seem to go for corpses until they've been wounded themselves. Are they worth the experience? I didn't check how much we got. Maybe we'll do that at this one here. Oh, and I did bring a shovel, but because I didn't know I would be going here, right? Yeah, and we won't be digging graves without a shovel, so no grave digging on this excursion. It's fine. But I have seen people posting about getting really awesome loot from the graves, so it is something I should do. I really thought we could get into that other dungeon again. There's another one here. There's definitely a lot of ghouls. Oh, okay, then we are going in melee. Nah, no, we're not. Alright. Here is the entrance. Can we finally get inside? Oh, and again, I didn't check how much experience we actually got for them. 42, no, that's pretty low. Okay, not worth it. I wonder if you get more if you let them level up. Probably do. Oh. Drop it on the floor. Ah, we did have capacity for it, but I will pick it up later. Alright, yes, we are ready. Okay, and now it is getting tougher. This guy is not that bad. So, but he is really tough. I'm not going in melee with him, that's for sure. So let's think about where we want to try to stun him. I think here is where I want to place my boulder. There. Oh, I lose vision on him here, so we can't. Fire barrage him. I was gonna do it here, but then we don't get to. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna destroy my graph here. No. Okay. So wait patiently. Now. And then another fire spell, and oh. How's he doing? 15. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. They are really tough, those guys. Also very heavily armored. But I leveled up. Yay. Level 5. Alright. Now, there's been a lot of recommendations for leveling. I still want to do as much as I can the pure geomancy. That is my goal for the campaign. But that doesn't mean we have to make bad choices. Rune of Binding here is really nice though. And look at that, 3% extra energy restoration just for this one here. There's also something to be said about pyromancy. It would be quite nice. I think I would love Blaze, if anything. Not really the Ring of Fire, although this one would work against a troll. But I think this Rune of Binding here is perfectly fine to go for. With the 3% energy restoration, that's awesome. So yeah, and then here we get Fortitude and Geomantic Power, but enemies standing next to a wounded boulder suffer minus physical resistance and lower knockback resistance and lower stun resistance. And every time I put up a boulder, I will also be using stone spikes on them immediately after. Not immediately after, but then that would work. Surely. I hope they give it, take the penalty still on the spell that destroys the boulder. That's not actually necessarily true, but I would assume so. That's just an assumption. Alright. One vitality, and I think we need to get, at some point we need 1 perception or 1 agility. Crit chance is higher, dodge chance higher, counter chance, fumble chance. Stealth not important, but lockpicking is pretty good to get some off. I think I will take an agility here. I like making the sort of balanced builds at least instead of just spiking one stat. But I think I'll get 1 vitality and then something else every level. Okay, I didn't know we had angered more people, but it's fine. Huh. I missed with a fire barrage. Huh. And he's coming in. Okay, let's just armor. This is just a normal little skelly. It's fine. Yeah, I didn't even get a hit in. So I guess I'm going outside. No, I'll go in. Come on, here. And rest, because outside there are schools, so it's not guaranteed that we will be allowed to rest up outside either. Are we sustaining a boulder? No. It's my sword that sometimes drains energy from me, right? Food. We do need it to eat something here. I would love to save up some hunger, though, for one of the bigger hunger items. So let's go on for now. Footman Mace sells for quite a bit. It's nice. Over here. God, he was alarmed already. I think let's just wait. Kill him with spells. I'm sure he must be pretty low. Yeah. We can drink. Did I not fill my water skin? I think I did, but we've already drunk half. It's been a long trip with a bit of sidestepping, so it's not so surprising. Oh, another one right here. I guess they hear the commotion because I end up damaging objects with the stone spikes, and that attracts attention. I think this is an archer, so I'm just gonna go in melee. And we also get to regen energy by... Okay, you know what? Let's get the armor up, because apparently he's hitting me. And now we are in trouble. We are gonna have to run here. I can't... If I knock him down, I would end up... He would step in and take his spot, and he can probably even do... No, he's not the jumper. No, I am running. And... Let's see... Boulder here is what I'm thinking. No, here. Fire barrage on the one in the back. He's the bigger danger. Then stone spikes here. Let's eat something. And then we are running away while we are recovering here. We need like 50-ish mana. How is he doing? 72 still, damn. They are also a little bit fire resistance if I recall correctly. Yeah, makes sense. Bone just doesn't burn all that well. So I messed up by going here. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. We'll just keep putting him towards here. Maybe I do one of these. Because I'm pretty scared of that guy. Like that. At least they shouldn't be restoring health over time, unlike most other enemies, which he did. Alright, they are regrowing. They are magical, so let's not dwell on it. Got the stun in. If I do that, then I cannot do stone spikes. Stone spikes are the more important one. Alright, how are you doing? 15, okay. We can do this. We can do this. There's room for a fire barrage, and it was enough to kill him. Alright. Go through the door, and then close it. Then rest up. There we go. Alright. Good enough. Up here. And are we ready? Yes, I think so. Go. Oh, and here we have a Templar, Skeleton Templar. That's one of the toughest skeletal enemies, I should say. And I messed it up. And this will be making noise, but we will have to deal with it. Okay, how do we get you? Oh, 20% from that? Okay. That's nice. Not that big of a deal. Go back. Close the door. Wait. Let's check down here. Is there a locked door? It's closed, not locked. Oh, and here's a trap that we could lure people into. And I almost stepped on it myself. But I didn't. I didn't. Down here. Now we have a secure location to kill enemies if we should end up angering someone we don't think we can beat. So now we can be as brave as we want to. Which is a bad mentality to have. Look at that. Okay. That's so stupid. Alright. Yeah, that was no reason. No reason. Look at that. Now we are totally damaged. I'm just gonna apply these out. Spending resources on the lowest tier of skeletons. Ah, well, oh. Unidentified ring. You know what? I'm just gonna equip this one. It might be cursed. It wasn't, but it's again one of the better ring chassis, and for sure it's better than the one we currently are running with. Let's eat this baked potato. Lockpicks, come up. Oh, lots of loot here. All right. Anything to drop? A splint. Okay. Oh, all right. So this has a number of ramifications. We found the quest object, which is to secure these altars. That's one thing. That means that this is the final floor, and it means that on this floor will also be the boss. Come on. At least I've never experienced that to not be the case. And pull him up. We don't have to pull him all the way to the trap, I think, but at least away, just in case more people come through that door. Oh, he did not get stunned at all. Okay. Maybe we do have to pull him to the trap. You know what? Might as well. No reason not to. There you go. Oh, okay. It's fine. Kill him right before the trap. There's also a trap here, but it's more tricky. Not impossible, but more tricky to make people walk into that particular trap. Because of the boulders, we can't do it. Alright. Wait for the energy to come back to full. Just wait. Again, I'm doing it. Why am I doing this? Yeah. Oh. Get rid of the boulder. Another one of these. Ornate a graph. Let's drop a lockpick here, and then if we need it, we know that there's one on the floor somewhere in the dungeon. A mage skeleton. Let's armor up. Yeah, good. Copper ring is trash. Okay. Gold. Anything else here? So, we have plenty of lockpicks, yeah. And there's the boss. So close the door. And he's got a big dude with him. So I'm running to the traps. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. The other trap is here. So the way we make them go to that trap is this way. Wait, one more. Then put up the boulder here. Yeah, and then move. Good, like that. And then I can Will I destroy the trap by doing... Oh, but I can't. I would hit myself here. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna say that that was good enough for that one. It's not so much him that we're worried about. He will also get reanimated if I take him down too quickly. He fumbled in placing that spell. Interesting. Oh, he reanimated a different enemy now. Okay. I wanted to take a step closer to me so I can hit him with my fire spell, but he's not doing it. Alright. Bastard. Let's just eat a big tender meat here because I don't want to have to eat more during this combat. There we go. He took a step towards me. And I can't hit him with a boulder. So let's move a little bit away. I think the problem here is that if I do that, this guy will catch up to us. So now I think we gotta get a move on. Oh, we are taking some fire here. I don't want to throw the run by moving down here and then getting caught. We are, like I said, we're taking some nasty hits here. He fumbled putting up that spell again. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Up. Start murdering him. Do we have anything that gives us energy back? Not really. Pinecap doesn't do that after they've been roasted, so... Well, water affects it, so let's start with that. He stepped onto his own trap, but that doesn't affect him, apparently. We can take one more shot from his spells, that's not gonna kill me. So this would be quite nice, hitting both of them, but then, of course, in that same action, the spikes disappeared. How's he doing? 55, which is precisely the amount of HP I'm at. Kind of interesting. But I'm out of energy. Is he out of energy? Yes, he's got lower energy storage than I do at the moment. Interesting. And he's ahead of his skeleton tank, minion, whatever. For pain, I could eat a roasted fly agaric. That does help. And the herbal extract. Now I don't know how bad is our intoxication. Not terrible yet. There's also the henbane, and I do have an antidote. I think we pop the henbane here. And I pop then also the antidote. Well, the initial intoxication lowering... I think I'm gonna drink a Manshire Fortified here. We're gonna be drunk throughout this fight. Drunk does give me more weapon damage and pain resistance. Look at that. So we're gonna be fighting this guy drunk. And then an antidote before he closes in melee. But he keeps firing spells at me. 2 can play that game though. We're not drunk anymore. And second wind, all negative status effects are temporarily negated. So that was incredibly good. Arguably really lucky. Found an unidentified ring. See if we can stun this guy. And good. Alright. Yeah, we could have used the stairs to do some wiggly maneuvers and get him in a 1v1, but this was just fine. So fighting him drunk actually it seems like it was the right move, which is interesting. Another cool ring here. Now I don't know. This one's also really good. I don't know which one's best. This is why I never buy rings, by the way. Because sometimes you find really good rings. And today proved that point. Rusty sword is really bad, so no reason to throw away anything for that. Go and loot the rest of the floor. An unidentified shield, but it's a bad chassis. Yeah, it's just really bad. Don't worry about it. Drink. We are almost out of drink, but we have alcohol that also sates thirst, so we're not dying to thirst. Don't worry about it. Gold ring sells for quite a bit of money. Yeah. Oh, we find a vivifying essence and an enchantment scroll here. Alright. I don't know what we are enchanting. I think the cloak or the belt. Well, we're not replacing the belt, but we might be replacing the cloak at some point. Poison resistance and unholy resistance, which is actually would have been useful 5 minutes ago, but whatever, it's still good. And the vivifying essence is fantastic. So now we just need to figure out what to get rid of. We are almost up on hunger again. Let's just eat there. And a pearl necklace, which is going to be nice because this is a quest item that I'm going to have to deliver. So we will need a new necklace, and the pearl necklace is the not the worst necklace. There's one that is worse. And it's honestly a decent one. Absolutely. But on the other hand, there are many more that are good. Okay, so I hit my own boulder here. That's the first. I expected that would be possible, but I've just never done it before. We lit him on fire. How's he doing? 29%. Armor up, because I can see my boulder from here, so I don't want to move now. And a critical fire spell to the face. Alright, close the door. Rest up. Just in case there's more, you never know. I think we are reaching the end. Sanity is going down, but I don't think we will reach 50. And there we go. Yeah, we lose 5%. Then I think we're done with the dungeon. So now it only becomes a matter of looting. The felling axe, I don't recall. Slightly more than the other sword there. Okay. There are probably some other stuff that we could get rid of here. Eat some things. To make room for more loot. Unidentified shield, nah. Dagger's treats too. Oh, I completely missed that one before. Alright. So it's definitely worth more than the oil here, and I can also read it, by the way. Sure. Daggers. I think daggers are probably the worst skill tree, because if you like great sword, for example, are just so good. And daggers, you would need to completely finish the entire dagger tree. Then I think it's might be good, because then you can benefit off of having double daggers. And I did show off some of those skills during the stream where that matters. I won't be going into it right now, but it is possible, I think, to do a full dagger build, but it's not good until you get the final skills in the tree. Smash. Alright. Calm down, Jonah. 81 durability on a vase. Damn. That is pretty rough. Oh, there's another room here. Okay. Let's see, after all of this adventuring, we have lost durability on the weapon. It's not about to start penalizing us, but it will probably cost a little bit in repairs at least. And the footman mace here should be worth grabbing. Also the ornate gruff. Start by dropping the felling axe, and yeah, it's slightly more. And then the ornate gruff will be for some food here. Just the roasted death cap. All right. Didn't notice we had one of those. Can we make room for the sword? Well, this one can go, and then we can drop. We can eat another roasted pine cap. Felling axe. Oh, the short sword might be worth more here. No, felling axe. All right, done with dungeon. Time to go home. And the ghouls are still present, but we have determined that they don't give all that much XP, so I'm not really gonna spend time on them. We are here. I could just follow the road. But that's slightly slower than going diagonally, so we will be going diagonally. Down to the corner of this tile. And we are hoping to find a bear here. But not turn a corner and run into melee with a bear. That is not possible. I still think we could survive it. I can do some wiggling to break contact with it, but there's that small chance that the bear lands a crit on the first turn, which it did against my Durbin. The one that killed my first Durbin run was the first turn against the bear. It crit me and like, okay. And then a massive hit after that, and then it's hard to do anything. Like, because that can kill you while you're then trying to do the wiggling maneuvers after. Because you die of pain. So yeah. That's also back when was when I learned that getting your hands wounded enough, you can end up dropping your weapon, which shouldn't be that surprising. It was just the first and only time that's ever happened to me. My arms got so wounded that I dropped my weapon just during that fight. And it made it so I couldn't do the distracting shot because I lost my, I think I dropped my arrows or my bow. Yeah. Fun stuff. Okay, we've got some enemies here. Give us your gold. No, you give me yours. How about that? Oh, they've got a turncoat. Those are pretty tough. And I hate this. Yeah. It happens so often that I click trying to move and then pick up something and it costs me a turn. Which of course it should take a turn to pick something up in combat, but when they shoot an arrow and now I almost clicked its style. That's the real danger of the archers. They make me waste my turns. Oh, it's not off cooldown, but it's perfect. Alright. Oh, and I take cover from one archer, then I'm immediately shot at by the next. I think I can kill them both here. We're thirsty, but we're gonna have to live with it. Come on. Get him! Yeah. Alright. As always, I want to point out that farming in the dungeons is way safer than running in the wilds. Okay, and we are officially out of water. We still have the mancha fortified to drink, and we should be home, in fact, when I turn this corner here, so it's fine. It worked out perfectly. Is this not the town? Yeah, it is. Okay. So how are we doing on time? It's a bit of a long episode, so I will go to the tavern and rest, and we will deal with the item management in the next episode. That's always a reason to stay tuned and watch the next episode when it comes out. Because then you get to see me identifying stuff and so on and so forth. Anything to put in the chest? I think we'll store a vivifying essence for later. Yeah. Alright. Oh, and when I had that thought, if you go to bed while thirsty, while out of water, you could end up with waking up with deadly thirst, and then actually maybe dying while running to the well. I don't want that to be the case, so let's quickly go and make sure that doesn't become a thing. And then I want to say thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you enjoy Jonah's adventures. And I think we did have some challenging battles, even though we are doing really well with geomancy. And so yeah, that's it, folks. That's all you get. See you next time. And